Gemini friends, welcome or welcome back to 9 3/4. It's Krystal here, and hello. I'm happy to be bringing you finally. I got things up and running again. We're a little behind schedule with the rest of the zodiac prediction, so I do apologize. However, we are getting back on track. So starting off really strong with Gemini. Let's jump on into your October predictions, shall we? I'm just going to move these to the side and just jump on in here with these astrology cards. If you're familiar with how I do things here, I love these cards ever since I got them. I love using these to get like some themes for your month ahead. Let's see what's going on here. Let's take a look. I don't know why I keep hearing Bum Bum by Camila Cabello and Ed Sheeran. I don't know if that's a significant song for your month ahead. Super fun song. I really love it. It always makes me want to dance. Makes me really happy. So I feel like that's the vibe for you guys this month. We have Sun with expression, ego, self, personal power. Sunday, Leo energy, vitality, life force, leadership, pride, health, Yang, masculinity. So I love that for you guys. Let's get you a couple more, please. What's happening for Gemini in October 2022, please? What's happening for Gemini in October? Whoa, that was a weird shuffle. Hold on. What's happening for Gemini in October 2022, please? Yeah, I just keep hearing. It's not like I was listening to it either. Let's see, is this one or two? I could have just took both, but for some reason. Oh, whoa. Hold on. We have Capricorn, the CEO millionaire. Driven, stability, patience, persistence, materialistic, ambitious, cautious, practical, traditional, workaholic, detached, ruler of the 10th house. So you guys could have placements in with Capricorn, like in your birth chart, or you could be embodying Capricorn energy this month. Or I like to say this could be somebody coming into your life this month, somebody playing a significant role during your month of October. What else is happening? We have, which one are we taking? Okay, got it. I'm going to take the moon. And that's emotions, mood, intuition, personal needs, Monday, Cancer, the unconscious, comfort, feelings, family, home, reflecting yin, femininity. So I like that for you guys. And then the back of your deck here, we have 7th house, partnerships, marriage, relationships, friendships, business, partners, contracts, agreements, joint endeavors, sharing, negotiations, cooperation, and relating. So you guys, Gemini, I feel like this is very strong energy in terms of you guys really expressing yourself. It's really interesting how that song came up, because like Camila Cabello and Ed Sheeran do quite a few collaborations together in their music. There's Bum Bum, that's the one that's come up. There's also South of the Border. There's another one that I can't think of, but very strong energy in terms of you guys coming together with somebody, whether it be romantically, in business, just working really strong with another person or even a group of people this coming month. I also feel like this is about you expressing yourself in the best way, emotionally, spiritually, in creativity, as far as like whatever it is that you are setting out to do this month. It has a lot to do with you going after something. With this Capricorn energy coming through, I feel like it has a lot to do with, like, you know, being that driven, persistent person that you are, you know, going after something, being ambitious. Let's get more cards here. But definitely connecting with the moon, being really in tune with your emotions, being in tune with your intuition, and really strong in terms of like having whatever lights your soul on fire really drive you this month. Really being connected with who you are and not being afraid to step into that. You know, not that I ever feel like you ever are afraid to step into who you are and be yourself truly, but this month it's almost like you're just truly letting that fire out. Like now I'm hearing this girl is on fire, and it doesn't matter what you identify as. Like you could be a dude and totally embody that energy, Alicia Keys, you know, but like just knowing that this is like main character energy, you know, but at that same point you're surrounding yourself with people who really can help elevate and lift you up as well this month. So really interesting energy, really powerful, empowering energy. I love it. So let's take a look at what's happening in career / school, blessings, obstacles, and then love. So what's happening for Gemini in your career / school this month? We have new life. I love it. Number 39. Okay. What's happening in what kind of blessings? What blessings are happening for Gemini this month? We have imagine, number 20. Okay. And what about their obstacles? What obstacles is that card coming out? What obstacles? What obstacles do Geminis have in the month of October 2022, please? What obstacles? We have TikTok, number 30. Okay, and what about their love life in October 2022, please? Gemini's love life in October. Gemini's love life in October, please. Ooh. We have 33, chaos and conflict. Do not be afraid of that card. We'll talk about it. Okay, and we're going to clarify with tarot too, so do not be afraid. I'm going to move this to the side just to give us more space here. Okay, can you please clarify what's happening in their career / school, please, for Gemini in October 2022? What's happening for Geminis in October 2022, please? I'm taking both, okay. We have the King of Wands and then also the Six of Cups reversed. And current back of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. All right. So Geminis, with the King of Wands and the Six of Cups reversed, this is like, you guys are really, like I said, stepping into that fiery passion and just really being on it in terms of like you guys just really expressing yourselves and going after the things that light your soul on fire, really stepping into that. Look at how like this fairy here is just like beaming and what is it called? Reflecting her, not reflecting, that's not even the word. Just the way that this fairy is just illuminated and how incredibly like ready this person is to just shine and be seen and step into that main character energy for this new life that's happening. And it doesn't mean like new life like you're changing things up, although you very well could be. So if that resonates for you, go ahead and take it. However, it does feel like you guys are just stepping into this new chapter, elevating into this new chapter, like rising up on this pillar and going into like the next level, you know, leveling up in some area, in some aspect of your career or your school. And it's just about you guys really being that leader for other people to really look to and learn from and be inspired by, and also embodying this energy of abundance and fruitful and reaping what you sow, and just the energy that you put out, you get back, you know, like really reaping the benefits of like your hard work and your efforts, and understanding like you're a magnet, excuse me, for all of that hard work and that energy, that effort that you put out there into the world, into the universe, and it's coming back towards you. You know, I also feel like there's a lot of this energy here that you're working a lot to push away like your inner child. It kind of feels like you're stepping into like putting on your big boy or your big girl panties, you know, your big person panties, and pushing away like your inner child energy. And I don't know if it's because you feel like you need to be more mature in this sense because you're stepping into a more of a leadership role, but it kind of feels like okay, it's time to let things go that, you know, we've outgrown and we're no longer a part of. However, I do want to let you know that we are never, you know, fully without our inner child. That just molds us into who we are, and I don't want you to ever forget that. I don't want you to ever forget that child part of you, you know, although, you know, you might not resonate with every single inch of that part of you. I don't want you to ever forget it either, you know, because that part of you is very important in terms of you giving yourself that self-love, giving yourself that playfulness, and that's important when it comes to balancing your energies out in the future so that you don't burn out, or in the future so that you can nurture yourself in all the best ways. And, you know, when you're embodying this independent, abundant energy, you know, it's very important for you to unwind in a way that allows you to have fun and relax, take a load off, you know, not be so high strung is what I'm hearing. And understanding like it's okay to be a kid every once in a while. It's okay to feel that side of you, you know? It's okay to express yourself in that way. And like, I think that's where it comes to like getting out of that ego part where you have to be a certain way or present yourself in a certain way all the time, or be, you know, seen as perfect or always on it. And like understanding like nobody's always on it, nobody's perfect, and it's okay for you to be authentically yourself. It's okay for you to understand like people will love you more for being authentically who you are, and you're going to attract all the right people into your life. And I think that's where this partnerships and things like that come, where the right people you're going to attract all the right people into your life, in the sense that, you know, if you are being authentically who you are, you know, the right people will come to you, versus like if you put on a facade, this, you know, person that you really aren't, you're going to find yourself filling an empty void that's just never full because you're not being true to yourself, you know? I hope that's making sense in terms of like being honest with who you are and expressing yourself. Because at the end of the day, we do want to be seen and understood, and understand that, you know, dance to the beat of your own drum, you know, sing that song. That, I hope this is making sense. I feel like I'm babbling because it's coming through all jumbled in my head. It's making sense, and then out loud I feel like it might not make sense when I play it back on the edit. But ultimately what I'm trying to say here is like, make sure that you are doing you, because that is what matters at the end of the day. You want to attract people who love you for you, and not the people who just love you for pretending to be somebody that they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? So that is where I'm going to leave it. But as far as your career goes, it's just incredible energy. You're stepping into this next chapter. It looks like you're elevating things, stepping into more of a leadership role, and leveling up in terms of like a new chapter, a new project springing up on you. Definitely a strong energy there. Let's take a look here at what's happening in blessings. What blessings can Gemini look forward to in October 2022? So we have your Two of Cups, I also have the Hanged Man reversed. And then you have the Hierophant reversed as well on the back of your deck. When it comes to this Imagine card and your blessings with these cards coming out here, this is all about you envisioning the things that you want and acting as if it's already happening. This is a powerful manifestation card, and I believe like whatever you want to manifest this month can really truly unfold, especially when it comes to like bringing in a soulmate of some kind. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, although for some reason I feel like a lot of you, this could very well be a romantic soulmate of some kind. With the Two of Cups here, I just feel like it's very romantic, very lovey, and yeah, at the very least, it's someone that you're meant to come into contact with, someone who is at least a soul family member, and definitely someone that you've been manifesting to come into your life, coming in, and it happening. And this is a lot to do also with this person helping you to go on your path in the best way, whether it be like, you know, manifesting your dream life, things like that, and taking the inspired action towards this thing, towards this dream, you know. With the Hanged Man in the reverse, this is all about, you know, moving forward, all about taking action versus like pausing and surrendering, you know, in the upright position. And with the Hierophant reverse, this is like stepping outside of the box. And I think like this is just truly about you understanding like doing something that might be unheard of, something like out of the blue. I think that this too, it might feel like something that's just not you, something that might feel like a little different, and trusting that things are unfolding as they should. This can also be that some of you may have been listening to people who may have not been taking their own advice. So just be really mindful of that when it comes to like manifestation workshops. If some of you have been listening to any of those, really be mindful about who you take advice from as far as like that goes. For some reason, I'm getting a little bit of, I want to be really mindful about how I say this. When it comes to like taking certain manifestation courses or advices from people who teach how to manifest your dream life or things like that, really just be mindful about who you listen to, because you want to ensure that you're listening to people who, or you take advice from people with a grain of salt. Really pay attention to who actually manifested their dreams already, who's walking the talk, you know, who's doing the best things. I highly recommend Gem Goddess here on YouTube. She's incredible. I feel like she's already doing all the amazing things, living her dream life, manifesting things in the best way, and just actually doing the things that she says she's doing. You know, I feel like she's living her life the way that she speaks and says, versus like somebody who is actually not. I'm not trying to like point fingers or say anything about anybody, but Spirit is showing me like there are people out there who are just trying to get your money, and they are not truthfully telling you that they actually are not living their dream life. They are just stealing other people's content, trying to, because that's what people do, unfortunately. So it's really be mindful, do your due diligence in terms of like who you're watching. Are they living their dream life? Are they, you know, walking spiritually? It doesn't necessarily have to be spiritually either, but like, are they living their life that they want to be living? Are they doing things that they want to be doing? And how is it that they come to feel that they can give the advice on manifesting, that kind of thing? I hope that's the message that I'm relaying correctly in the way that can be understood. So I'm going to stop babbling before I go on too long. But the blessing here for Geminis is that act as if things are happening. It's kind of like a weird thing to say, but you have to understand that when you're manifesting, you have to know and feel it in your bones that you're worthy of this thing happening. You're worthy of it happening, and that you have to feel like it's already happened, you know? Envision that you are living this life and embody that energy. Like, yes, I'm living this life, and start taking that inspired action towards it and attract and magnetize it towards you, you know? When it comes to, what was that? When it comes to your blockages this month, your obstacles, let's take a look with TikTok. This has a lot to do with like feeling like you're running out of time, I feel like, as well. There's the blockages coming out. Whoa. So we're going to take this one, the 8 of Swords. We also have, this one came out first, 7 of Pentacles. Oh yeah. And then we also have the Ace of Cups, which I guess I will take. This one kind of came out sideways, but we'll... Was it reverse or upright? We'll never know. I'm going to put it here. Back of the deck for now is the 2 of Swords reversed. This has a lot to do with, like I said, time. Like feeling you're running out of time, and like I'm just seeing the White Rabbit, like I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Like you're not late. Don't worry about feeling like you're running out of time. Like I said, what I think it ties really much, very much into your blessings, feeling like, you know, understanding like you're worthy of your blessings coming towards you, and manifestations as well, like because they are coming towards you, you know. Just understand, like, imagine that it's coming towards you, act as if they're coming towards you, and they will, you know. Keep taking those inspired actions, and you will attract the right people towards you to help get you there, as well as, you know, help you to unlock more pathways, open more doors, things like that. Versus, like, I feel like the blockages here is that you might be stuck in a mindset in which you feel like you're running out of time, and you feel like, you know, maybe so many other people around you might be moving much faster than you are, might be achieving more things than you are, or might be further in the rat race than you are, if that makes sense. And I feel like you might be trapping yourself in these fears, doubts, and anxieties, and self-limiting beliefs, things like that. And understanding, like, this is all about having more patience with yourself and with divine timing as well. Giving yourself more self-love and self-care, and understanding, like, this came out sideways because it's a little bit of both. And it makes sense now how it came out like this. This is about you giving yourself that self-love and self-care, but also knowing that it's coming towards you from other people. Someone else is coming towards you to give you this love and care as well. Whether it be a new friendship coming in, somebody coming to offer you something as well, and whether it be an opportunity of some kind. And I think that this is you struggling to really move forward and decide to let go of this mindset, deciding to let go and trust your intuition, trust that things are happening, trust that things are unfolding. And this is more 2 energy, you know. There's so much 2 energy coming in through to your reading, this balance, this duality, this crossroads, this partnership, and this inner peace too. I feel like this is a lot of inner peace within yourself, and understanding and trusting that you have whatever it takes. You also have a lot of 3 energy with this being a 3. 12 condenses to 3. You have TikTok, 30 condenses to 3, and then master number 33, of course. This is also about, you know, growth, group work, harmony, because, you know, we're collaborating with more people coming into our lives, creativity, expression. Also, I feel like this is talking about achieving our goals. So we're going to move in to this love area, which is chaos and conflict. And I know that sounds really like, whoa, what? That doesn't sound fun for my love life, right? But honestly, it's not that bad. So when it comes to this card here, this is more so about you being more stubborn, you know, when it comes to your relationships in your life. That's kind of why this, I think this is like a donkey here. Donkeys are known to be stubborn, or a mule. But it's really you holding on to certain beliefs or certain viewpoints in some of your relationships in which you don't want to let go of certain things, and that is why you're prolonging certain arguments, certain you know, conflicts, and it may be causing more chaos than necessary. And once you learn to let go, once you learn to allow things to flow again and not be so stubborn, although I don't want to tell you like let go and, you know, don't stand your ground. Of course, if you firmly believe in what you believe in, don't you know, don't cave, obviously. But what I'm saying is this chaos and conflict isn't because of like crazy betrayal things. I mean, although I want to get more information from the tarot, but just from that card alone, it just feels like it's more so about you standing your ground in terms of like expressing yourself and being true to who you are in your relationships. And that's kind of like the stubbornness, and not, there's no like give and take in terms of like what's the word I'm looking for, being more like open to compromise and things like that. But let's get more details. What's happening for Gemini in their love life in October? We have the Ten of Cups reversed. What's happening for Gemini? Whoa. We also have the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Cups upright. The back of your deck is the Queen of Cups reversed. Funny. So with all of these cards out, interesting. It does look like our family area or in our relationships is just not that harmonized, which is interesting considering like we have partnership and expression and emotions coming out here, and I think it's just because we are expressing ourselves in the most, we are just expressing ourselves in our relationships this month, and being more so in tune with our emotions and not being afraid to express ourselves within those grounds, you know, as far as like where we stand in our relationships, how we feel about certain things, and not being ready to cave in. This is also about us not letting go of certain things and being very much in the state of like, you know, we might be a little short-tempered here. We might not be in the zone as far as like allowing people to protrude on our boundaries, if that makes sense. And we're not in the best state in terms of our emotions, although yeah, it kind of feels like we might be a little overly emotional this month. And I never want to say like you are this, you are that, but that's kind of what it feels like. This month is just about us being a little bit in our emotions this month and not really ready to budge when it comes to certain things and compromise when it comes to certain things. Now, I'm not saying you have to or you should. Definitely, that's up to you, my Gemini friends. But that's kind of what's going on in your love and relationships area. This can apply to whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, and family and friends aspects. You know, this is kind of just about you doing your thing here and being all about like short-tempered. I kind of feel like you got a short fuse this month. And what's behind that? Yeah, really kind of being more independent this month, solo time. I wouldn't be surprised if you spent more alone time for you. I do feel like someone might be coming in to your life, as far as like if you're single, and offering you some love, offering you, you know, their cup, being like, hey, I'm here to, would you like to come be with me and go on a date, blah, 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 you know, romantic things. And though you may take them up on their offer and things like that, it kind of feels like you find ways to nitpick things, or, you know, make it difficult for them in terms of like being emotional and in your emotions. And I don't blame you. I'm not saying you are anything at all. This is totally, you are totally valid to feel what you feel. But I'm just reading you the cards. Okay, my loves. let's get some final closing things here. What's happening for Geminis? What else is happening for Geminis in October 2022? Oh, we have compassion. Okay. Having more compassion, not just for yourself, but other people also. Just having more compassion all around, you know? Because I think it's going to really help you this month in terms of like getting along better, not just with other people, but with yourself, being more in alignment with yourself, feeling better, you know, more in tune with your emotions and expressing yourself. Whoa. We have freedom. So I feel like freedom is really talking about you setting yourself free from the self-limiting beliefs, allowing yourself to really see that you are worthy of the things that you're manifesting, worthy of the things that you want to draw into your life. And it might come in a little bit later in the month. I feel like this is just about you recognizing that you are worthy of the things that are coming towards you that you're manifesting, because you have this imagined blessings card coming in, and so you will set yourself free eventually when it comes to this blockages card here, because this TikTok card with the Eight of Swords, that's talking about how you have that energy of you know, thinking about it's too late, I don't have time, people are advancing ahead of me and I'm too late, there's not enough time for me, and things like that. But you will set yourself free. So one more, please. What's happening for Geminis in October 2022? I wanted to get you two. We have blessings and we have grieving. So definitely blessings is speaking for itself, and grieving, I think this is about you grieving in terms of you feeling your emotions. I don't know if some of you may have experienced a loss recently, and if you have, my heart goes out to you, my condolences, and I am sending you all my love and all my light and all my healing energy. And I feel like this is definitely about you understanding that you have all the time to give yourself this love and compassion and feel that. You might get messages in your dreams as well, visiting from your loved ones. So I do see that. You might also be seeing some of your dreams come to life when it comes to your big dreams, when it comes to dreams that you've been wanting to manifest. So there is that as well. But that is what I'm seeing for you, my Gemini friends. Please go ahead and don't forget to watch your other signs as well, whether it be like your moon, your rising, your sun. Some of you guys I know like to watch Venus and your midhaven, things like that. So whatever you feel called to watching, please go ahead and do that, in terms of like you wanting to get more information about how your month might look, things like that. But yeah, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below. Let me know what else you are watching. I would love it if you went ahead and subscribed as well and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings and not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. Thank you so much for watching my ads, by the way. It is the simplest and easiest way for you to support me, and I really appreciate all of you who have done that. It allows me to do what I do here, so I truly appreciate all of you so much. So thank you. I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you soon. Bye!